Alrighty guys, welcome back to more Shin Megami Tensei Trails of Cold Steel Digital Devil Saga 358 over 15 years over Nights into Dreams. We are, okay, this game is Trails of Cold Steel Legend of Heroes. I was just trolling. We are here and we are in the base. We're in a military base, guys. This is crazy. The Fortress Motor Pool. So we need to talk to each one of our members in the party. I'm not sure if there's anything I can do specifically right now. I think the only way for me to progress the game is to pretty much talk to the main party members, so let's do it. I'm not looking forward to this because your dad, you've never seen any military exercises before, right, Reem? Yeah, this would be my first time. I'll take it you have then? My dad showed me one the last time he brought me out here. He really does want me to join the military, but I really don't think I'll ever be suited for it the way he is. I get where you're coming from. The more I hear about his dad, the more curious I get. Boy, I ain't raised no pansy. I'm not entirely sure how it feels seeing so many tanks lined up like this. The Knightheart company makes these, don't they? Unfortunately so. I'm sure they'll be using them for this military exercise too. Alright, as far as I can tell, they'll be pitted against the older automated models. Sounds pretty brutal. The older tanks won't stand a chance. Well, that's kind of the point. They want to show off just how easily the tanks can dominate them. Well, you don't get the chance to go eyes on with this stuff every day. I'll take the opportunity to see for myself just how competent they are. That's just like her. Damn, Alyssa. Alyssa or Allison? Her name is Alyssa. Oh, okay. Okay, my daughter's turning 3 soon. Oh, don't worry, Daddy will be home soon. He just needs to survive his overtime. Oh man, bruh, I don't think you're making it. That was a death flag for me. I have the Shinigami eyes, my guy. Trust me, you're gonna die soon. My daughter's turning 3. Yup, you ain't gonna see her turn 4 or 3. You ain't even gonna see the day before she turns 3. This engineer is about to die. I just want you to know that you're about to die, sir. You will not die in vain. The tanks have some crazy firepower. The Axons, but they require a lot of maintenance. They'll say it in the voice scene coming up. They're little fussy little babies. If fussy little babies could fire armor-piercing rounds anyway, damn. The older engineers seem really worn out. I'm new here myself, but it sounds like it's always like this when they have to prep for military exercises. Yeah, girl, show me what you... Yeah. What are you watching, sir? Oh, whoa, whoa, chill, bro. Whoa, I don't know what you saw. I don't know what you saw, but it was, I don't know, it just popped up. This here is called the Orval Net. We hooked it up after the Knightheart company asked us to test it out. I gotta say, it's pretty darn impressive. You can pretty much access it whenever you want, and you can give way more specific orders than you can on the phone. To be honest, this overtime would have been a huge nightmare if it weren't for this. My dude was looking up fat material on the Orval Net. Yeah, it'd be a shame if the Black Eagles made a comeback here. Lunch is waiting for me after this. I can hear it calling my name. You gotta keep it up a bit longer. Man, we spent the whole night fitting the old tanks with C units for today's military exercise. Can you believe it? I've been at this all night without so much of a minute of shut-eye. Damn. Once this is done, I'm gonna sleep like no one's ever slept before. Yeah, you're gonna be sleeping all right like no one's ever slept before. You're gonna sleep endlessly, forever, 6 feet under. I shouldn't be saying all this, but hey, man, people about to die, bro. I saw the beginning of the game. This is the first hangar where we keep our tanks. Every soldier in the 5th Armored Division knows it back to front. Be sure to take a good look. Hey man, if they just pass the ball to Gaius, they ain't got to worry about nothing. Yeah, these people that's working overtime and everything. Dude, I don't like this school, man. They're grooming these kids for some really crazy situations, man. I don't know if I trust Thor's military academy. What if the teachers know what's about to happen? I don't know if they actually know, like, shit's about to go down tomorrow. Like, because if you paid attention at the beginning of this game, you should know. It's 5 months into the game. Oh man, if these teachers know, like, literally war is about to break out or something, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be real mad if these teachers just brought these kids here and they knew this was about to happen. Things are pretty crazy right now. Ain't a soldier here who wouldn't leap at the chance for a full night's rest. What house you picking for Fire Emblem? Whatever house you want me to pick. As long as you talking with some subs or some bits or some donuts. I'm actually not gonna pick whatever house for Fire Emblem. I'm gonna let the community choose what I pick. So every time somebody like subscribes or resubs, I have them vote for what they want to see. And right now it looks like people want to see some golden deer. I don't remember anyone ordering it. Uh-oh, what? What did you just say? Where did this container come from? I don't remember anyone ordering it. Oh, what is this head ashery right here? Dude, is this foreshadowing? This is clearly foreshadowing something. He says, where did this container come from? I don't remember anyone ordering it. Ah, boy. Infiltrated. No wonder I'm starving. That military exercise really upped my appetite. Alright, we need to get to the other side. Oh, not even the other side. We just need to get out of here. We're gonna play it safe? Yeah, okay. Let's go all the way to the back. Oh, Laura and Fia are right here. I love how they're together now. I heard about the fortress from my father, but seeing it in person really drives home his incredible scale. Your father helps train the Imperial Army in swordsmanship, doesn't he? I can't see why he's so busy. If he's going around training all the soldiers in places this massive, I feel like the reality of that is finally sinking in for me as well. I have no idea how his teachings are actually being applied though. Perhaps we'll have the opportunity to find out during today's military training exercise. Soldiers here seem pretty well trained, pretty well equipped too, like you expect from the Empire's biggest fortress. You need to put in some serious prep time if you wanted to topple it. Fee, I'm not sure that's something you should say within earshot of the soldier. Old habits die hard. Hey, what that girl say? So that's Major Knightheart of the 4th Division, right? And this time serving under Lieutenant General Craig. Oh, dude, Craig's dad. Elliot's dad. Hey, Craig! Craig! He's actually pretty handsome, if I say so myself. I bet anything he flies right up the ranks. Wow. They got some really Imperial music playing right here. So you're the students who have come to the tour the fortress. Yep. He's wearing an officer's uniform. I wonder if he's... This is Lieutenant General Walter. Hey, Walter, what's going on? I apologize for not greeting you sooner, sir. Thank you for granting us the opportunity to tour the fortress. It's really an honor. Alright, at least you aren't lacking in manners. Hardly built like a soldier, though. I have my doubts that you'd be able to endure the military's training regimen with a physique like that. You sure you're training them properly, Major? My apologies, sir. Well, I hear the Academy has a former bracer as their combat instructor. They must really be scraping bottom. Damn! I've heard of the Purple Lightning before, of course, but a bracer is still a bracer. What an asshole! It's like the Air Force talking shit about the Marines or something. Like, leaving such an important role in the hands of a civilian is ridiculous. The famous Thor's isn't what it used to be. Jesus, he went in! He went in on my girl. It's like he fills in every box on the checklist for a stereotypical Imperial Army soldier. Oh my goodness. Anyway, as Fortress Commander, allow me to welcome you to Corellia. All right, Rash, thanks for coming out. I don't know, it depends on how long the Lion King movie is and how long it takes for you to get back to the theater and how long it takes for you to get back home. Probably won't. My girlfriend over here chatting it up with the workers. Uh-oh. She's just socializing, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Keep in mind, though, we're constantly on alert for potential threats from the east. I have no problem with your class conducting your field study here, but see that you don't get in the way. Of course, sir. Very well, I'll take my leave here, as I have business to attend to. The military don't like the Jaegers because they make the military look bad. Well, he is responsible for keeping one of the Empire's most vital defense fortifications running smoothly. But for how long? Considering the ongoing tensions between the Empire and Republic, you should be grateful he allowed you to come at all. Major Knightheart, there was a container that was ordered, that wasn't ordered, that showed up in the shipping area. I think y'all should really, like, take precautions. I wish I could tell him that. I won't forget it. Now, I'm afraid I must excuse myself. You're welcome to tour the rest of the fortress, but don't try to enter the command center. Of course, good luck with your work, instructor. All right, I'll see you later then. You haven't been granted permission to enter the command center. I'll ask you to leave. Yeah, nah, man, I'm going in. They seem really busy. Maybe I should look somewhere else. Nah, man, I'm a berserker barrage this door, bro. What's going on, T-Rail? Welcome to Corellia Fortress, my guy. You and your classmates from Thor's Military Academy has been granted permission to explore the fortress. As long as you don't stray outside the permitted area, you're free to do whatever you like, wherever you like. The corridor on the right leads to the right wing. Left, you'll find the guest rooms and the briefing room. The staircase over there leads to the command center, but you haven't been granted permission to go inside. That's just how it is, I'm afraid. Maybe they'll decide to show you around there later. Hey, shopping. Pandora, we got everything. This is where I need to be. And if I'm able to recruit Elliot and get him in my party, we making egg salad soup all day, dude. We're just making food all day. I got the Haku. Tanya. Damn, look at all this stuff we can buy. Maybe some new battle scopes. Is there a set? Maybe I have to buy a set item here. No, it doesn't look like it. Yggdrasil, Mine 3. I have all these quartz, all this Sepith. Alright. Wild Claw causes faint. Lombardia. I'm gonna buy her a vector staff. I don't think she has it. I can check, right? No, I cannot. I think I will just wait until I get people in my party. Man, this time serving the general, I heard he's coming. Yo, he's pretty handsome, yo. Fortress Barracks. Dude, this place is huge. You have only been granted permission to explore certain parts of the left wing. Everyone else is off limits. Yup, off limits, off limits, off limits. So let's go back and talk to everybody else. Any interest in playing the other games in the series after Cold Steel 1 and 2? I think later games will require knowledge of the whole series. See, the issue is the whole series isn't even available to us unless you like import games or you know, like download some fan translation, right? And then like those are just a whole nother series. Like I would have to buy and play all those games before Cold Steel 3. Like that's not happening. That's just too much of a time sink. Way too much of a time sink. Oh, are you taking a rest, Emma? I did take a short walk around, but everything about the fortress is so imposing. It made me feel a little faint. I feel you. Looking at Emma now, it's hard to believe she's the same person who almost single-handedly guided us through the castle. Emma's powerful ass. One touch of death ass spell she's got. Literally throwing out one spell kills the entire enemy groups. Never mind. Oh, but there is one thing that's been bugging me lately. Ever since we arrived in Legroom, I feel like just out of the corner of my eye, I catch glimpses of this small black shadow following us. But ever since we got to the fortress, I haven't seen it. Really? Maybe you were possessed by something. Possessed? Yikes. That's kind of an unsettling thought. It is, isn't it? I'm glad I told her to go back when we reached Keldic. Are you talking to... Lame people are talking about you in CS3 section in Nisa Discord. What are they talking about? They roasted me, bro? They roasted me in the Discord of Nisa? How dare they? Just watch the YouTube videos of the other series? Like, man, oh man. See, if it wasn't so much of a time sink, I'd probably just do like watch a synopsis video if there is even one of those. Like if Cold Steel 3 like has a whole bunch of like things in the game that you need to have playing like other games to understand, that makes me think they should just implement like something similar to Lightning Returns, where it gave you like a synopsis of the first 2 games, and it was like in-depth as hell too. Anyway, let's talk to Sarah. Orval gave me a call about what happened in Legroom. So you had a mechanical monster show up outside the city limits? Yeah, Orval looked pretty concerned when we first mentioned it to him too. Do you know anything about them? Well, I'm no stranger to the group that makes them. They go by the name Ouroboros. It is a secret society of sorts that acts in the shadows all across the continent. A secret society? They call it the Illuminati. We don't really know how many members they are, but they're capable of, or what they're capable of. Honestly, we don't know much about them at all. Is this the same terrorist group, or is this a different faction altogether? What we do know is that they have access to technology more advanced than the most cutting-edge research institutes, and that they've been behind several crises that have been threatened to shake the foundations of entire nation states. Damn. And these are the people who made those monsters? If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I find it hard to swallow, but there's no denying what we saw out there. Well, you don't need to come to grips with it yet. You call the mechanical monsters like the ones you fought Archisms? And lately it seems like an awful lot of them have made their way into the black market. Uh-oh. There's been one sighting after another these days, all over the Empire. So this is a completely different faction of people right here. The Ouroboros group, the Ouroboros. Ouroboros. The only reason I say it like that is because that's how it was pronounced in Resident Evil 5. I almost said Persona 5. Just in your opinion, I mean. Well, that's the tricky thing about them. It doesn't necessarily mean that at all. There have been cases where we know they put our archasms. I'm gonna call them archasms. Out into the wild purely to test their abilities. Why'd you do it? Why'd you send them out into the field and murder all my family? To test their abilities. Alright, I think I talked to no, I didn't talk to everybody. I didn't talk to Uses. I did not talk to Uses. Then you go to the motor pool up here. Oh, look at this. Oh, looks like this is the Fortress Airport. There might be a day when I find myself in a military airship. Yeah, we got some people out here. It's Mattias and Crow. It's crazy. It really is night and day. It's hard to imagine two places more diametrically opposed. What's wrong with you two? Like, we're just talking about how different this place is to Jirai. Jirai was super lively, but this place? I think Crow's having withdrawals now. He's somewhere without easy access to a casino at all times. I can imagine. It seems like everyone's talking about Jirai these days, though. Was it really that amazing? It was. I didn't even know what to expect with the recent annexation by Erebonia, but everything looked fine to me. It has offices, an entertainment district, and all the people I saw were thoroughly enjoying themselves. As I'd go as far as to say that they're happy to be under the Imperial government's control. 24-hour stream? Not today. This is basically a 4-hour stream. I don't know if I'd go that far. Oh, really? A little bird told me Chancellor Osborne was the one behind the annexation in the first place. And also told me he used some pretty forceful tactics to get them to agree. Damn. And of course, most of their tax money takes a brand new detour straight into the Imperial government's pockets. I wouldn't be surprised if he made the annexation happen just to fatten his wallet. But paying taxes is a citizen's duty. It's only natural that they do so now that they're under Erebonia's protection, right? Sounds like this is a pretty complicated issue. Oh man, do I talk to Crow again? You're one stubborn kid. Alright, we're here anyway. Might as well try to enjoy it. I like the mountains in the distance, but that's all I really like about this place. Is the mountains. I've heard the claims that Chancellor Osborne's main priority is Erebonian territorial expansion. Am I being too hard-headed? I don't know, man. You've always been hard-headed, bro. That should do it. Normally I'd tell you how powerful these things are, but you're about to see for yourself, mate. Want to see how powerful this thing is, mate? Try not to get too close to the airships. We're about to head out for our military exercise. They say the 4th Armored Division is the strongest unit in the Imperial Army. I'm looking forward to this. Alrighty guys, welcome back to more Cold Steel. What you guys did not witness on YouTube was an anxiety attack I had. Everybody on the stream got to see the freshest of anxiety panics. But we are out of here. We're just gonna go ahead and find other people to talk to really quick. I have to locate them. If I have to make any pauses, it's probably because of anxiety spikes. Anyway, we talked to them. Let's go down here. Where are we going here? I have to find 2 more characters, I believe. I don't know where they are at. I assume maybe they're near the shipping container again. Here we go. I think this is it. Wow! Whoa! Look at how crazy this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, hut. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got all the tanks. We got the bullet trains. You know how it is out here in Guerrilla Fortress. We out here banging, gang banging out here. The military ain't nothing but a big old gang. Given that uniform, you must be one of those students from Thor's Academy. Feel free to look around all you like, but try to stay out of our way. We're all incredibly busy at the moment, you noob. So if you don't mind, I'd like you to make your way to the corridor over there instead of hanging around here, you bum. Understood. Thank you very much. Might as well head over there now. Damn, who's out here? Uses? Damn, look at this big ass. See, this is what Turbo Mode was made for, right here. Oh, you're one of those students from Thor's? Huh. Don't wander off on your own or anything. Security's on high alert because of the trade conference. We're working some pretty rough shifts already, so we don't need you causing us any extra trouble, you bum. What's up with all these guys calling me bums, man? I'm not a bum. Yeah, I'll talk to you in a second. Let me talk to all the NPCs. What's with that kid? I knew we'd be getting visitors from Thor's, but they're older than that, right? How did she even get in here? She got in because she's better than you, homie. She's stronger than you, homie. That's how she got in. Alright. Let's go talk to these girls and boys. Man, guess you can't see it from here after all. We'd be able to see it from where the railway guns are, but they'll get mad if I get too close to them. What are you up to now, Milliam? You know how that huge Arcus Tower where they're holding the trade conference? I'm trying to get a good view of that. Yeah, they mentioned it in the Imperial Chronicle and on the radio. Can you actually see it from all the way over there? That'd be incredible. Would I ever lie to you, my guy? Come on, my guy. You think I would lie to you, my guy? I'm the realest person on this team, my guy. That's how I expect her to speak. Anyway, I wish I could have gone with Gramps instead of being stuck on some stupid field study. Why'd you even join Class 7 then? Speaking of which, they're holding a keynote session there tomorrow. I wonder what they'll be talking about doing it. Most people are thinking it's just so they can describe. Oh my god, this is actually godlike. So, I just found. Wow, I just found a way better position for me. And I want y'all to see this. I'm sitting on the ground. I feel way more comfortable on the ground, dude. This is actually sick. I got my legs crossed, Indian style, dude. Just playing a good old RPG. Yeah, this is it. This is the tech. Anyway, most people thinking it's just so they can decide. Like, I'd rather sit on my ass than on that chair. That chair is so bad. I'm sitting on the ground. Like, I do not like that chair. That chair makes me uncomfortable. I thought it was the GOAT like a year ago, but it's not. Most people are thinking it's just so they can decide on finance rules and stuff for Western Zamoria. And I love the fact that my mic actually goes all the way to the ground. This is great. I think it's really gonna end up being about who Crossbell belongs to. Knowing Gramps, he might even try to get Crossbell to become a part of Erebonia. Seriously? The prince is just gonna be there too, so he'll probably just try to shake everybody up a bit. Oh my god. Alright, PK Klaus, thanks for coming out. Okay, we gotta talk to Eustace and Gaius. Well, you said your big dick sub combo is gonna break. Oh no, the big sick combo? My card is broke. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, dude. Oh, that's unfortunate. Anyway, and that's ignoring excessive display of military power. I imagine that the posturing, is that a posturing? It's meant to show that the cruising provincial army, that they could crush them on a whim. I forgot what this place probably means to you and your family. I suppose, while I don't agree with my father's action, I can't say I'm comfortable with this fortress presence either. In fact, I find it hard to believe that anyone could sleep peacefully near a fortress like this. Alright, time to speak with Gaius. Are you okay, bro? I'm just kind of shocked about how different the atmosphere is from Zender Gate. Well, it is a major military base right on the border of Crossbell. I never imagined it'd be quite this big, though. That's what she said. This place is such a departure from Cinder Gate that I can hardly believe that this is the same military. Although perhaps this is the true face of the Imperial Army. Alright. Anything else we can look at here? Excuse me, I had to release some gas. You're turning into DSP! You're burping on stream? Scratching your balls? What's next? Masturbating on camera? You're turning into DSP. You're already raging. You already don't do that much effort when you put, you know, your videos out. Return to the fortress. Hey man, why y'all roasting my guy DSP like that? Anyway, I think that was everything. Where do I go now? Do I just go to the command center? With the freight. How did I get to that relay area? Wait, there was an entrance at the bottom of here. I don't think I've ever went into it. I thought there was something right there. All right. I'm trying to figure out where I gotta go next. No hints, guys. No hints. No hints. This is a no hints playthrough, even though you guys pretty much gave me all the information about finding recipes. Here we go. This bulletin is to inform that all Thor students that preparation for today's military exercise are now complete. Please assemble in the hangar immediately. Your transport is standing by. I repeat. That's Instructor Knightheart. The time must have passed more quickly than I thought. I suppose I should start making my way towards the hangar. Maybe I'll run into the others on the way. We boarded the armored cars and set off towards the proving grounds. Yeah, boy, you ready for these motherfucking tanks up in your ass? Oh no. Hey, we got these Valkyria Chronicles 2 tanks. Oh no, dude, this looks just like in the first half of the game. The first hour of the game. This is literally that area. Oh, dude, we know what's coming. That's what's messed up about this. We know what's coming. The inside of the armored cars was narrow and cramped, and the smell of machine oil hung in the musty air. All right, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Everybody on YouTube, I don't think I told y'all this, but I have an AC. You guys may or may not hear it post editing, but it's really nice. I'm sitting on the ground. It's a hot day. I'm cool as hell. It feels like it's spring. Feels like maybe it's autumn, and I'm in a really good position that I never thought about doing because my equipment can actually be flexible. I can move monitors. So I'm sitting on the floor right now. My monitor is like pointed down. My microphone's actually like dragged down to like below my desk, and I'm like, dude, I didn't know I could do this. And I like being able to move freely and sit Indian style. I don't know. Maybe it's because I sat Indian style for like 90% of my life, but yeah, this feels really good. Eventually, after enduring 10 minutes of jaw-rattling travel, unable to even peek outside at the scenery, we finally arrived at Guerrilla Fortress military proving grounds. Yeah, boy, it's time to prove yourself. Welcome to the proving. Can I get more space to write down on my notes? I think we just found, my anxiety literally just found me a new comfortable setting. A comfortable position. Like, I never thought about doing this until I just said, fuck it. I'm not having another anxiety attack because I feel uncomfortable. And I'm just sitting on the ground now. There's plenty of older model tanks out there too. It even looks like they have airships. Oh yeah, I like the ones we saw in Nord. Welcome. Oh my god. It's Dad. So that's Ellie's dad, huh? I don't see the family resemblance. Looks like the hair made the jump from father to son, though. Reporting Lieutenant General. Very good, Knightheart. An instructive Valestine, I believe. Pleased to meet you. It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lieutenant General Craig. Allow me to extend my deepest thanks for agreeing to cooperate with us. Think nothing of it. Many of these fine youngsters may one day hold positions in the Imperial Army, after all. Yes, I do have a carpet. Besides, I owe a lot to old General Van Duck. Ah, these must be. What a piercing stare. So this is Craig the Red. Elliot, my boy, it's so good to see you again. Huh? It must be half a year now since I last saw you. How have you been, huh? Huh? This is not what I expected this general lieutenant guy to do. To run up and hug his son, his pansy of a son, is how I imagine. This is not how I imagine he would do this. And I would always imagine he would call him a pansy or something. That's a sharp looking uniform you got too. I've seen the photos, but it looks even better on you in person. Dad, come on! You still got a long way to go if you want to put on some real muscle, boy. There's a part of me that hopes you'll stay my little cherub forever. Oh my God, even his dad is... But you're a man of Erebonia, and the men of the Empire must be strong, stout, and ready for action. It was for your own good as a man that I held back my tears and enrolled you in the military academy. Dad, I can't breathe! Oh my God. I feel like everything I've been told about him was a lie. I feel the same way, Alyssa. There do seem to be some differences from the stories. You're kidding me. He seems like a real cool guy. What a delightful commanding officer you have, Major. Words fail me. Dad, knock it off. I'll tell Fiona. Moving right along. Olaf. I'm Lieutenant General Olaf Craig. I've been entrusted with the role of overseeing today's joint military exercise. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Bruh. It's a pleasure, sir. You got one heck of a dad, Elliot. Believe me, I feel it in the bones. Now let me give you a brief rundown of what will be happening. The exercise will consist of a simulated battle conducted by 2 of our armored divisions. Armored regiments at the formation center, infantry, armored cars, and airships will work in tandem, using their maneuverability to the fullest to obliterate the targets. As our targets today, we'll be using previous model tanks that have been decommissioned from service. Autopilot functionality will allow them to evade and return fire, but they've only been armed with paint bullets. However, all other regiments taking part in today's exercise have been equipped with live ammunition. So you intend to actually destroy the other tanks? It would hardly be a live fire exercise if we didn't. The current time is 1400 hours, right on schedule. Oh boy, live ammunition? That's kind of dangerous, don't you think? We'll now begin today's joint military exercise. Army Divisions 4 and 5 commence combat operations, motherfuckers! Glory to the Empire! Hi, thank you very much for the follow, dyslexic trowel. Dyslexic trowel. I love that name. 5th Armored Division, Armored Regiment will advance first. Follow their lead. 4th Armored Division, Armored Regiment and Infantry Regiment, advance together. Army Car Regiment, deploy to the left and the right. I summon a monster in attack mode, and I attack. And I leave a card face down to end my turn. Goddamn! So these aren't real people aren't in the tanks, right? The tanks are moving somehow, but I guess I wasn't paying attention fully. I know they said they had live ammunition, but damn, dude! You think the enemies really gonna line up like that and let y'all just fire these dudes? Man, wow! They're certainly potent. So this is the kind of firepower it takes to fight a modern war. I love how they're just sitting outside in chairs watching his destruction. Like, y'all think y'all would have them in like a building, like a bunker that has like plating and stuff to protect, just in case like a random piece of debris comes flying at them and chops off one of their heads or something. Don't you think it'd be a little bit more safer to be in like some kind of bunker. You said those tanks are called Oxens? Oxen? Like oxen? Oof. They're oxen. I don't know. They're a type of main battle tank the Ryan Furry Company developed 2 years ago. I've seen their spec sheets, but seeing their power firsthand tells you what numbers and decimal points they don't. They might be the strongest heavy tanks on the continent. The Imperial Army's got a couple hundred of those in the wings? Damn, that's kind of crazy. You try fighting things like this head on, you won't stand a chance. That's as true for our own nation as it is for others. I just can't get used to this. Just the sound of the artillery firing is enough to make me shake. I don't think that's something you should get used to. I mean, if the sound of guns in warfare ever stopped bothering you, I'd be worried. Green. Oh, I guess this is another kind of strength. My man, Rain's got that anxiety too, but anxiety from the power. I feel you, man. I know how you feel, Rain. I need some popcorn or nugget. Yeah, they look like they were close enough to like literally tell them what to do. They seem close enough. Maybe there wouldn't be debris, depending on the distance. But honestly, that seemed pretty close to me. Them destroyed tanks. Hey, dude, there was actually some people in there. One of them was actually driving one of the tanks because they thought we were using dummy rounds. Oh, damn, Rip. What's his name? Leroy? Leroy who? Jenkins. Oh, okay. Leroy Jenkins. He won't be missed. Anyway, meanwhile, we return to the fortress where Major Knightheart outlined the results. Tanks. Tanks for the armor. Get it? Chef Ramsay, my boy, cooking it up. Sorry you had to wait for us to finish. Don't worry about it. We're the guests after all. Thanks for your consideration. At the very least, I'd say dinner's a million times better than lunch was. I mean, it's hash beef day. Hash beef? That's an Imperial Army tradition, isn't it? Oh man, just the smell's making me hungry. Yeah, where's your instructor go? She's a real looker. I was hoping to get a chance to talk to her. She went to the fortress to commander with Instructor Knightheart. She did ask us to eat without her tonight. Oh well, if she's with Major Knightheart, it's hard to compete with those guys from the 4th Armored Division. It'd be enough if they just had Craig the Red, but they got the Major too. Like a divisional muscleman. Anyway, we shouldn't keep you tied up any longer. Your hash beef's gonna go cold. See you tomorrow, nerds. Man, that's some delicious looking stuff. Yeah, boy. Well, it's actually delicious. It's like night and day compared to what we have for lunch. You're telling me. Come on, guys. What's with all the gloomy faces? You think you guys might have had a bit too rosy of an outlook? What would you expect to see out there? Sugar and rainbows? I'm sure you can understand at least a little of how we feel. It's like, has everything we learned in our time at the academy been for nothing? Academics, the arts, individual skill, and combat, none of those matter in the slightest in real warfare, do they? You right. You right, cause it's just guns and bombs. It's true. If all you're looking to do is fight a war, you don't need any of those. All you need is plenty of troops at your command and the latest weaponry and overwhelming firepower. Assuming you know the tactics to use them and the strategy that employs them effectively, I suppose. The tanks are even more powerful than I was expecting them to be too. I remember my mother boasting about their capabilities when she was trying to sell them to the armies 2 years ago. But to be honest, I'm feeling somewhat disheartened as well. I can't see there being a place for swords on the battlefield with weapons like those in the front lines. Yeah, you can't bring a sword to a gunfight. This game's employing logic now. Dude, I love it. I don't think that means individual combat skill doesn't matter at all. Still, I think maybe we've been misunderstanding something important all this time. What we saw in the military exercise today was power in its purest form. It has no morality of its own. It exists to bring about a result, regardless of the ideals or principles of those who wield it. That's true. In a sense, the same could be said of a sword or a gun, and all the way up to something as huge as Guerrilla's railway guns, too. I think I finally understand why they wanted us to watch the military exercise in the first place. They could have taught us in a less roundabout fashion. Looks like you didn't wait for me to start the party. Instructor Sarah! Instructor Sarah? So you spoke with the commander? Sure did. I got up-to-date info about the trade conference too, as well as all the latest on the terrorists. So there's new information about the Imperial Liberation Front? Anyway, before I get to that, let me explain what you'll be doing tomorrow. In the morning, you're scheduled to participate in the Imperial Army's physical fitness. In the afternoon, you'll be attending a special lecture where I'll bring you up to speed on that info I just mentioned. After that, you've been granted special permission to view the railway guns. Why do I want to see railway guns? I know they're dangerous. That's all I need to know. You got special permission to see a country get obliterated by these railway guns and physically, mentally scarring you for life. Sounds like we've got a pretty packed schedule. Watch us drop nukes on this small town that we don't like. Okay, classroom. Come watch us completely kill these people. Every nation possesses power in the form of a military, whether the military is large or small. Guerrilla Fortress just happens to have that power in a very striking, easy to understand form. As students of a military academy, you have an obligation to know the scale of the power. The power of Erebonian wills at present, a power you might one day be in charge of yourselves. Whoa! Hee. Anyway, even a meeting that long couldn't keep me away from trying the famous hash beef rice. I heard it's the only decent food they have around here, so I've been looking forward to this all day. Hey, hit me up with one of them servings of hash beef rice. Yeah. Let me get that rice, man. It's gotten a bit cold now. Maybe I'll go ask for seconds. Oh no, uses. If you don't want the rest of yours, can I have it? I sooner throw it away than give it to you. What an asshole. He's such an asshole that he would rather throw away food than give it to somebody who wants to eat it. Eustace is such a brat, dude. You know, he's not a brat in the sense that he's like bratty. He's just a jerk. He is such a bastard, literally. Sanji would have kicked him real quick. Boy, you said something about tossing away my food that I cooked? Click. Okay, that should do it. We should have access to Saras Room. Yeah. All right, that covers today's quote of, you know, girls' privacy. We just penetrate. Yeah. Just out here. Just don't give a care about boundaries. Yeah, we just set up cameras in all the girls' rooms. Ooh, I'm looking forward to a nice long bath monitoring these girls. Well, you know how every time there's a military exercise coming up, the workload gets pretty crazy like this, so we need to find something to relieve our stress too. Still, at least managing inventory has gotten a lot easier thanks to the Orval Net. They've got everything hooked up on the network over in Crossbelt, right? Wish the Empire could get on that a little bit more. Think of the utility. Well, from the sound of it, you need special equipment to send signals through a wire connection to make use of it. And considering the size of the empire, it's probably going to be quite a while before it's a widespread thing here. Huh? An orb mail? Looks like it's from HQ. Oh boy. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This right here is the problem with the Orval Net. There's no such thing as off hours when they can just send you orders around the clock. What's going on? So get this shit. They're planning on doing some extra exercise tomorrow. That means we gotta outfit 20 tanks and C units by tomorrow. 20! Seriously? That's some old bullshit, man. Might as well start up another pot of coffee. We're in for another all-nighter for sure. Do we even have that many C units left? Actually, another lot came by freight just this evening. Actually, exactly 20 if you can believe it. Man, I guess we just have to get it done, huh? At least let us take a shower. I'm gonna head down to the mess hall and grab some snacks. You want something? Nah, man. Oh, my mama, dog. I'm about to go say something to the commander, dog. They ain't about to have me working 2 days straight on some bullshit mock battles. Nah, man. Nah, I quit the army, bro. I quit. So we're gonna save the game, take a break, quit. We're gonna see these dudes go on strike. And I'll see you guys for the next episode of Trails of Cold Steel.